Hey guys, if it's your first time here, welcome. I'm Harry and I'm a fourth year medical student from New Zealand. Today I'm going to be reacting to a video by Dr. Eunice Chu, who is a junior doctor or intern doctor based in Christchurch Hospital in New Zealand. If you want to see the original video, I'll have the link down in the description below. She also collaborated a vlog with me a few months ago, and if you want to check that out, you could do that over here. But yeah, I'm gonna watch it and film my reaction, and in case you're wondering, I have zero clue what this video is about. I just came home from the hospital, I haven't even gotten changed, and I'm blind reacting to this really, so let's see how it goes.
I am leaving medicine to become a digital nomad for a year. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I realized I haven't really properly introduced myself in any of my videos before. My name is Eunice and I'm 25 this year and I'm working in New Zealand as a doctor. So it's actually been 2 years and a bit now since I've worked in the hospital as a junior doctor.
Okay, so right off the bat, she's saying that she's only leaving medicine for 1 year, so I guess it's not a permanent thing for her then. And she also mentioned that she's going to be a digital nomad, and to my understanding, a digital nomad is someone who goes to different places and making money at the same time. Probably runs some sort of online business as well, I suppose. Yeah, I'm not too sure really. Let's see what she's got to say, shall we?
I started this YouTube channel in about mid-2022, just as a way to sort of try out all the different platforms to make money online. Being a digital nomad is having a job that is not location bound at all. This means that you can work remotely anywhere in the world as long as you've got two things: internet and a computer. Pretty sweet, right? So you've got the luxury of being able to travel and make money at the same time. That's everyone's dream. And often digital nomads are people that are entrepreneurs, freelancers, or anyone who's been employed who have luckily been allowed to work remotely.
To me, it's already clashing with the lifestyle of a doctor, in which you typically work in the same hospital and live in the same area for months to even years. And so I could definitely see why that she's wanting to take a break before it all gets too serious, because in an old-fashioned career like medicine, the more advanced you go, the sort of less flexibility you get in terms of your job. And unless you get to a top specialist, consultant or attending level, in which you get to practice privately, so you get more control over your work hours, but that in itself takes a long time, 10 plus years often. So yeah.
Why am I leaving medicine? Let me tell you where this idea actually came from. So it started when I met my boyfriend Titus. He entered my life and turned it upside down. Just kidding, but most of it is pretty true. His occupation, which is a digital marketer, really suited this role where he can work remotely, and then we met and he invited me along to his journey. After I started working as a doctor for the past 2 years, and I realized, why not? Let's give it a try.
See, my mum always say this to me: do what you love, where you love, with the people you love. So I guess this kind of summarizes her situation. Hats off to her for stepping out of the comfort zone to try something new though, because I'm sure this whole digital nomad thing, it's uncharted waters for her, for someone who's done medicine for, almost a decade.
Now, the next most frequently asked question is, why are doctors leaving medicine? Believe it or not, most of us as doctors have felt this way before, being at a crossroad, looking back and think, oh my god, is that it? Like, I don't want to be stuck in this job. I actually don't love it. It's eating my life away. All of that set aside, people are not going to like this, but you can't deny that there is the prestige and the status that comes with doctoring. So now you have to feel like you need to live up to that expectation and your reputation of having to keep climbing up to the top. until you become a specialist, a surgeon or a consultant. I just can't help but thinking that there are so many doctors around me that are burnt out due to uncertainty, due to being overworked, lack of passion, lack of purpose, long hours, and very tough work.
Yeah, we all know that medicine is the field that pretty much has the highest rates of burnout in any profession. And especially in the past few years with COVID happening and inflation skyrocketing, medical professionals are working more, taking on more jobs, but essentially getting paid less. So, all valid points from her.
What I'm doing this year by taking time off is actually really common amongst our peers, especially around my age and during my stage of training. And here is the reason why I'm taking a break from medicine. And I think those of you who are feeling burnt out, either if you're a doctor or if you're in a different profession, I think you should try it out too.
So for those of you who don't know, the New Zealand health system is really similar to the UK health system, in which medical students go through 6 years of medical school, and then we do 2 years of so-called PGY years or postgraduate years. It's kind of like a basic foundational training in the public sector, and then that happens so after that 2 PGY years, we as junior doctors apply to a specialty training program. And this is equivalent to, if you're from North America, it's equivalent to the residency, matching to residency. And to be fair, this is exactly what the famous YouTuber Ali Abdaal did back in 2020. So I remember he also did 2 years of foundational or PGY training before he quit medicine. So he served 2 years in the UK's National Health Service as well.
The next question is why I decided to become a digital nomad for a year. Medicine for me is a lifelong career. It's not a sprint, it's definitely a marathon. And I would even go and say that I've got a whole life ahead of me to do medicine. So why not take a wee break? I know I haven't quite found an area of passion in medicine yet, and I think that's okay. Look, I haven't even found what my passion or purpose in life is yet. And in fact, I don't think I'll ever find it if I keep getting isolated in this little bubble of medicine where everyone around me has the same goals, have the same lifestyle, and have the same mindset. Going out to travel, trying new things, exploring. I truly believe that this is the way that I will find something I truly love and appreciate the things that I do. And I think it's always good to diversify and learn something else, like a new skill set outside of your career.
Yeah, I really agree with her mindset here. I think I've mentioned this somewhere else, but once you assign yourself an identity, you kind of lose perspective in other aspects of your life. Because that one thing, for example, being a doctor, it becomes the most important thing that you focus on in life. But for myself, when I'm 40 years old, I want to be able to say, I'm a doctor, I'm a specialist doctor, hopefully. I'm also a fitness fanatic. I do martial arts, I lift weights, I exercise. I'm also a YouTuber, entrepreneur, and so much more. So I really agree with what she's saying here. Yeah.
Even better if you manage to find a source of passive income from this, right? How I feel about leaving medicine. Of course, I am super excited about being able to travel for a whole year full time and doing something completely different from my day-to-day as a doctor.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really relate to what she's saying here. I guess the difference being that she's already done 8 to 9 years of medicine, including medical school, and whereas I'm a 4th year med student, so I've only done half as much as what she did. Right now, I wake up every day, walk in front of the mirror, get changed, pack my bags, go to the hospital, clerking patients. I still enjoy it every single moment. I feel really excited waking up every day, doing my job, and learning how to be a doctor. I really enjoy doing it. But with that being said, I do realize that being a medical student, it's really different from being a doctor, especially in terms of the responsibilities, because we're here to learn, whereas doctors are here to actually, like, patients' lives are in your hands. So I reserve the right to change my standpoint in light of new circumstances further down the line.
But there are so many other emotions that are attached to leaving medicine, especially in someone who has been brought up to think that my achievements make who I am, and I was always made to feel really guilty for having fun. So there is a lot of guilt associated with this move and this new chapter of my life. To my parents, and I'm sure to many Asian parents, they would think the same thing. They would say, like, I could even hear them in freaking Malaysian accent. They'd say, "Aya, you see you? Why you waste your time? Why you go do things that don't matter? Take a year off some more. You go annual leave, you don't know me." I know they're just worried about me tainting my career and worried that I'm not working hard enough and wasting a year doing something that's not related to my career.
So earlier she mentioned that she's got a sense of guilt, and yeah, I could understand where she's coming from, because 6 years of medical school, 2 years as a junior doctor, she's put in so much time and effort into getting to where she is, and I guess from an outsider point of view, it feels like she should put her foot on the gas and keep grinding and get into a specialty training program and become a specialist doctor. Whereas taking a break now, it's like she's breaking the momentum of her advancing in her career. But I guess it's what it is, and she's made a decision, so we'll see how it plays out for her. I do wonder though, like, is she really going to come back to medicine? Because, like, what if her businesses took off and they earn more money per year than the salary of a specialty doctor, like a consultant or an attending physician? Would she still come back to medicine, or would she go down the route of other physician influencers, like physician entrepreneurs, like Ali Abdal or Kevin Jabal? Yeah, I'm curious. Eunice, if you're watching this and you've got an answer, respond. This is a vlogging channel, so if you enjoy watching medical vlogs, please consider subscribing. And if you like these kind of reaction videos, make sure you comment below and let me know, and I'll make some more. Otherwise, stay fit, stay strong, stay positive, and I'll see you next time. Peace.